intro songs lately. Okay, we're starting now. What is up, humans of the internet? Welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 781 from Seattle-Tacoma. Short flight down to Portland for the crossfire between Los Angeles to Portland. But this flight is going to be 1 hour, not even 1 hour, 58 minutes gate to gate. It's pitiful. We're in the 737-800, latest version of the Zibo, 3.47. Just came out earlier today. We're parked at gate Bravo 9, and it doesn't look too busy in Seattle, so hopefully we'll have no problems getting out of here. Looking on VATSIM, it was getting pretty crazy. Oh, and what's up, Nick? How's it going, man? Yeah, lots of people coming from Los Angeles, believe it or not. Got some traffic in Portland for sure. 13 departures on the ground. And I am the only guy at Seattle right now. Yeah, I'm happy not to be flying out of LA. 16 departures on the ground right now. So anyway, let's focus on getting out of here. We're cold and dark. We'll wake up the plane, ground power, battery, emergency lights, seatbelt signs, nav lights. Set IRS to the nav position. Grab the weather. Seattle. The wind is 240 at 8 knots, 9 mile visibility. As you can see, there's some light rain, few clouds at 900, broken at 4,800, overcast at 5,500, temperature 8, dew point 6, altimeter 299.1. So pretty standard weather for the northwest. Set 901. We'll grab the ATIS for Seattle. Charlie is current. ILS runway 16 right and 16 left approaches in use. Departing runway 16 left, 16 center, so we'll probably get 16 left. Simultaneous approach in use. Our nav approach is available on request via Firecraft say direction of flight. Blah blah blah. Information. Charlie. Actually, there's this cool feature apparently that they've added in this version 3.47, and that is not this, but well, that. But we can now request the weather through the FMC. Whatever, we'll check, see how accurate this is. Seattle. Send. Got a message, Seattle, 240 at 8, 9 miles, light rain, few at 9, 9 or 1. Dude, this is exactly what Active Sky is giving me too, so that looks accurate. Okay, so that's really cool now. We can get the weather in the computer if we want to, instead of going to Active Sky. So, great update. Excited about that. Okay, let's go back to the FMC, and we'll start going through this. Tell it where we are. Okay, computer, Seattle, SEA, gate Bravo 9, which I thought, what the hell am I typing? Which I thought at first was not an Alaska gate. That looks like a Delta thing, but this is the gate that FlightAware gave me, so FlightAware is usually pretty accurate with gates. But yeah, Bravo 9, so that's interesting. Whatever, Alaska can park anywhere they want at Seattle. They own this place. Punch in our coordinates, Seattle to KPDX. Alaska flight 781. Performance initialization. Set 5 reserve 38 on the cost. Going up to 19,000 feet. I think I forgot to mention that. 19,000 feet is our cruise altitude. Oh, I forgot to set up our thingy. Seattle alternate is Seattle, cruising at 19,000. Refresh. Briefing. Top of climb wind 202 at 64. Temperature minus 23. Do 22K derated. Runway wind was 2408. We got wet conditions, flaps 5, CG, and trim 6 even. Hey, what's up, Jay? Look at our V speeds. 130, rotating at 137, V2 is 144. Okay, as far as departure is concerned, we're expecting the Seattle 7. Most likely 16 left. Let me tune. There's two different centers on, I don't know. It would help if, like, just tower came on or something, but let's see. I'm gonna go with the guy that did the ATIS. Who's the guy that did the ATIS? The guy that did the ATIS is on 3545. We'll try his frequency. If not, it'll be the other one on 3515. 3545.
Seattle 7 departure, then as filed, climb, maintain 7,000, departure 135.45.
Yeah, I think this sounds
and
like the guy.
squawk 5120.
Departure to Portland as Seattle 7 departure, then as filed, maintain 7,000, departure 135.45, squawk 5120, Alaska 752.
Alaska 752, read that correct. Advise ready for taxi. Expect 16 left.
Okay.
16 left. Okay, cool. We'll get my IFR as well. Let me just go over a couple things.
Turning cargo till 65, heading 070, vector to final.
Turning right 070 for final. German cargo level.
Seattle 7.
Center County 1870. We're still running tactical security. Chance we can get vectors and stay in the area. We're likely going to be going back to Portland. Looks like.
County 1817. Affirmative flight heading 040 for now.
Left turn 040. County 1817.
So we'll get an initial altitude.
Down
Seattle
center,
7.
425, just about ready to begin our descent to Portland.
Rise 2363, continue down to November, hold short of runway 16 center.
Clear Canada 8425, cross crater 12000, altimeter 2995.
Cross crater at 12,000, Clear Canada 8425.
Horizon 2269, contact Portland approach 124.35. 2435, Roger 425.
Sneak peek at what they're doing in Portland. They're on the 28s tonight.
German cargo 1265,
So we're coming
heading
from the north,
110.
we'll plan 28 right.
Heading 110, German cargo 12.
Tower last 455 to mile pink ILS 16 right. Last 455.
And we're going to be on the Helens 6 star.
16 right, clear to land, last 455. Alaska 455, can you say the winds along? Winds are calm actually right now, at the altitude Alaska 455. Thank you. Flat 1435, left turn K back, hold short of runway 16 center.
Seattle, Loser.
German Cargo 1265, heavy flight heading 130, join the 16 left localizer.
Returning 130 for localizer 16 left.
10,300.
Center County 1817, we'd like to return back to Portland.
So that's fine.
County 1817, roger, flight heading tree 00 to maintain 15,000.
300 heading down to 15,
And then
15,000.
battleground at 7,000 or above, which is that 10? Or wait, is that 4 battleground?
With you, 13,000 feet.
Why isn't that in there?
Delta 221, Seattle Center, climb maintain, flight level 410.
Climb maintain, flight level 410, Delta 221.
Southwest 1990, go ahead. Southwest 1990, that's Bruce.
Okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure this is 7,000 or above for battleground. I'm gonna put that in there. It's not too far off anyway. At 6,500.
And Center County 1817, we will declare the emergency and advise ready to copy information.
County 1817, roger, understand you're declaring an emergency and return to Portland.
Alright, sir, 2 souls on board. Let's see, showing about 5 hours of fuel, and we do have lithium-ion batteries on board. Other than that, no other hazmat.
Right now.
County 1817, roger.
Right, and then we have battleground.
447, we're with you, flight level 330, about to head down to 240.
For landing
Let's get
west.
447, Seattle Center, continue to send via the Hawk 7 arrival, settle landing south, altimeter 291. Alright, copy the altimeters, we'll continue descending via the Hawk 7, landing south, Alaska 447. German Cargo 1265, one from Carpo, cross Carpo 3000, cleared ILS 16 left, approach.
Cross.
County 1817, contact Portland, approach 124.35.
2435, County 1817, 6 show. Seattle Center, Skywest 3384, 900,000, climbing 15,000.
Skywest 3384, Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
370, Skywest 3384.
Southwest 1990, welcome back. Contact Seattle Center on 135.15.
Okay, we have information. Charlie. Oh yeah, departure frequency 1 will be this frequency. So that's 3545. Okay. Seattle Center, good evening. Alaska 781, information Charlie, IFR 2 Portland, please.
Hold short of runway 16 center and Monitor Tower, 119er, good day.
Alaska 781, Seattle Center, cleared to Portland International Airport via Seattle 7 departure, then as filed. Maintain 7,000, departure 135.45, squawk 5101.
Okay, clear to Portland via the Seattle 7 departure, then as filed. Maintain 7000, departure frequency 135.45, squawk 5101, Alaska 781.
Alaska 781, read back correct. Advisory for taxi, expect 16 left.
Runway 16 left, we'll call for taxi, Alaska 781.
German cargo 1265, wind 2208, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Okay, so we got 16 left, we got 7,000 on the initial. We got 5101. We got departure frequency set. FMC is good. We'll activate, execute, landing with 6,800, so we got plenty of gas. Let me do a departure briefing. I don't think I did this yet. 16 left, climb heading 165. To heading 165 and on Seattle radio 161. That's maintain assigned altitude. Expect radar vectors. 61.
EPS 2402, go ahead. EPS 2402, that's approved.
What is the frequency here? 116.8.
Air Canada 8425, contact Portland approach 124.35.
2435, Air Canada 8425, have a good day.
Seattle Center, German cargo 1265. It's clear, 16 left, taxi to the north, cargo.
German cargo 1265, heavy, welcome to Seattle, taxi to North Cargo via Bravo Alpha, have a good day.
Alright, that's all good.
Taxiing via Bravo Alpha, thanks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, German cargo 1265.
It's all the way to Battleground. Okay, that's good. Transponder set, frequency set, FMC is set, MCP is set, overhead panel stuff. Hydraulics, packs, going to 19,000, landing altitude, Potland. 31 feet, set 50, start the poo. Back here, get this ready for taxi. No, not wait. We gotta do start flight legs, start ACARs. Seattle, arrive, PDX, alternate is Seattle, start. Okay, go back here. So, Bravo is the active. I believe there's actually a ramp that we can push back onto that's not on the active, so we can push back to this line. This is Bravo. So let's plan to do that. Better push back, pre-plan. He did not specifically tell me to call for pushback, so we'll do this.
Ground to cockpit.
Not like it's busy anyway.
Call me through the menu when you are ready.
flight deck, get your captain for the ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So we're planning on a smooth ride. Get you there as soon as we can, and as safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome aboard.
Okay, and we are going to be ready to push. So better push back, start push back.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Anti-collision light on. APU, we're on APU. Bleeds on.
Boarding is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabins. Verify arm door, standby for all call.
Okay, I gotta step away for a second before we push. We'll be right back.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Welcome aboard. As a reminder, your carry-on luggage must fit securely underneath the seat in front of you or in one of the overhead compartments. If you are having trouble with the carry-on luggage, please notify the flight attendant first at this time. For those customers seated in a row seat designated as an exit row, we suggest you please check out the safety information card found in the seat pocket in front of you. Read the front of the card. If you're unwilling or unable to perform the actions that may be required of you at any time during the flight without injury to yourself,
Center Alaska 752, ready taxi.
Okay, here we go.
Alaska 752, runway 16 left taxi via Bravo Charlie.
16 left via Bravo Charlie, Alaska.
Alright, if we can hurry up, we can get behind this guy. Use him to cheat off frequencies.
EPS 1990, Seattle Center, hello.
Okay, I think we're ready. Did they connect? Yeah, must have. Let's roll.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I will do that. Ignition number 2. We gotta make sure the volume's turned up because we're not in the TOLUS anymore.
New Zealand 361, contact Oakland Center, 125.85, good day.
There are so many places to go in this world, and so many airlines that can take you there.
So we thank you.
For making the journey with us.
It's gotta be the new XCSL package.
The following safety video. First, please fasten.
Number 1.
Alaska 447, expect vectors ILS 16 left approach.
As turbulence can occur unexpectedly.
I will expect ILS 16 left, Alaska 447.
Tray table are up and carry-on baggage is under a seat.
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Tampering with
Instruction card to locate your nearest exit. Keep in mind, the closest exit may be behind you. On the
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
EPS 24-2, welcome back. Descend via the HUD floor arrival, landing west, altimeter 29095.
Alaska 752, we'll be ready to go with you.
Cabin loses pressure.
Flight control check. Right, left, elevator half, forward, rudder left, right, free and correct.
Alaska 752, wind 2208, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, 16 left, clear for takeoff. Alaska 780.
May not in place. Always put your own mask on.
Nose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
UPS 1990, descend via V Hood 4, arrival Portland landing west, altimeter 29095.
Seattle Center, Alaska 1413, climbing through 13,000 feet for 15.
Alaska 1413, Seattle Center, climb maintain, flight level 370.
Up to 370, Alaska 1413.
Center Alaska 781, request taxi.
Alaska 780, runway 16 left, taxi via Bravo Charlie.
16 left via Bravo Charlie, Alaska 781. Okay, here we go. Taxi lights on. Parking brake off. Wipers on.
Everything has to be in airplane mode or powered off at this time, please.
Alright, company's rolling. We're sinking. Here he goes. Gear went up.
Seattle Center, Alaska 1413, need to step away from the cockpit for a second.
Alaska 1413, that's boot. Alaska 563, Seattle Center, climb maintain, flight level 350. Alaska 752, radar contact, say altitude.
Alaska 752, 3000.
Alaska 752, climb maintain, flight level 210, proceed direct Buzo.
Direct, can you say that direct again, please?
Alaska 752, direct Buzo, Bravo, Uniform Whiskey, Zulu Oscar.
Direct Buzo, climb maintain, flight level 210, Alaska.
And Seattle Center, Delta 2176 with you at a 14 for 15.
Delta 2176, Seattle Center, climb maintain. Climb maintain, flight level 350.
Climb maintain 350, Delta 2176.
Delta 2176, contact Seattle Center 13515.
3515, Delta 2176.
Alright, make sure cabin's secured.
Bypass quickly Zito for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
2176, I guess back with you, climbing through 17 for 230 right now.
Delta 2176, Logan, climb maintain battle 350.
Climb maintain 350, Delta 2176.
Alaska 781, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 16 left, Alaska 781. Okay, here we go. Lights. Clock, let's rock, 40% in 1. Wipers faster. 40%, toga. Here we go. Shit. Airspeed's live, takeoff thrust set.
80 knots.
Checks in the mail. Super light. Accelerating so fast.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Alaska 447, flight present heading, descend maintain 3000.
Present heading and down to 3000, Alaska 447.
Alaska 781 is 1,400.
1,000.
Alaska 781, radar contact, climb maintain, for level 190, proceed direct Zibo.
Direct Buzo, climb and maintain, flight level 190, Alaska 781.
Good evening, Seattle Center, Southwest 1990 is 363 for 240.
Southwest 1990, Seattle Center, continue to descend via Knox 7 arrival, landing south, altitude 290,
Which is our final.
Descend our current arrival, altitude 290. Seattle Center, Giant 976 Heavy is at 13,000 for 15,000.
Giant 976, Seattle Center, climb maintain, level 350.
Up to 350, Giant 976 Heavy. FedEx 673, checking in at 150.
FedEx 673, Seattle Center, climb maintain, level 350.
5350, FedEx 673. Seattle Center, Southwest 1990.
Gene Carlo, what's up? You're doing the same route, are you,
Southwest 1990, go ahead.
The other Alaska?
Maybe a tad too early, but do you know what runway we'll be expecting at Seattle?
Southwest 1990, expect vectors ILS 16 left approach.
Expect vectors 16 left approach, Southwest 1990. Center FedEx 673.
FedEx 673, go ahead.
The event tonight is Portland to LAX, correct?
Affirm.
Thank you. Just seems like there's more going from LAX to Portland.
Well, it's both ways.
Alaska 752, 7 for top.
Alaska 752. descend via crater to arrival, landing west, altimeter 290.95.
64. Arrival's going into Portland right now.
Alaska 447, flighting 070, vector to final.
50 going into LA.
070, Alaska 447.
Portland's winning, yes.
Yeah, Center Alaska 1413, I'm back in the cockpit. Am I still in your airspace?
Alaska 1413, welcome back. You are. Seattle Center, good evening. It's Alaska 1417, climbing through 1114.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alaska 1417, Seattle Center, altitude, final level 370.
For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Also remember to use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We've now reached an altitude where it is safe to use approved electronic devices. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during the flight. After the meal service, duty-free sales will begin. The catalog in your seat pocket describes the merchandise available today. We accept all major credit cards, US dollars, and other currencies for duty-free purchases. Due to security regulations, we'd like to remind you about restrictions to carry on baggage containing
November 173 Delta Lima, contact Portland approach 124.35. Contact Portland approach 124.35. 173 Delta Lima, thanks, great pacing. Alaska 447, planning 130, join the 16 left localizer.
130 to join the 16 left localizer, Alaska 447.
Alright, weather in Portland, wind at 330 at 12, gusts 19 knots, 4-mile visibility, light rain.
Alaska 752, roger.
Few at 1,600, broken at 2,700, overcast at
UPS
3,500, temperature 8.5,
Seattle
altitude 995.
Go ahead.
UPS 2402, maintain 250 knots until then.
Windy out of the northwest, not good visibility, light rain, cloudy. We are going to be doing ILS approaches. Let's see, are we in range of the ATIS? Yes, we are. Portland information echoes current.
Alaska 447, 3 from cargo, maintain 3,000
LS 28 right, simultaneous
Island
Islanders 28 left, approaches in use, departing runway 28 left, 28 right. Push back onto taxiway, Tango Zero, blah blah blah, information echo.
Seattle Center, getting Alaska 19, speak through.
Alaska 19, Seattle Center, hello.
Go. Miles. Top of descent is at 40 miles. Shortest flight ever.
UPS 2402, radar contact lost.
Okay, so let's plan. I mean, we'll most likely get the northernmost runway, which is 28 right.
UPS 1990, contact Portland approach 124.35.
124.35,
Seattle Center, Gold Strike 79, flight level 185 for 450. Gulfjet 79, Seattle Center, climb maintain, flight level 450. 450, Gold Strike 79.
It's kind of high up there.
SkyWest 3384, radar contact lost. Alaska 447, wind 2106, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 16 left, Alaska 447.
Hey Miles, what's up? So we gotta do courses is set, minimums, 281.
Alaska 752 contact, Portland approach 124.35.
It's confirmed. 2435.
124.35,
Alaska 781 cross, crater 2000, altimeter 29907.
29907 cross crater 12000, Alaska 781. At 12000.
American 2233 Seattle Center, maintain penable tree 50.
Okay, cool. So hard cross at 12,000. Current status, we are cruising. We got another 16 miles until descent, which we have clearance to do, down to 12,000. And that's going to be in about 3 minutes. Or actually, probably a little bit sooner than that.
Seattle Center, Delta 2176.
Delta 2176, go ahead.
Barrett, step away for about 5 minutes.
That's approved.
Roger, thanks.
Hey, there's Mount St. Helens.
Good evening, Seattle Center. Challenger 477 Tango X-rays with the Oakmore Victoria at flight level 230 for 17,000.
November 477 Tango X-ray Seattle Center, squawk 5112.
5112 for 7 Tango X-ray.
And Seattle, Alaska 447, we're clear, 16 left on mic.
Alright, we're going to descend now. Execute.
Seattle, Alaska 447, we're clear of 16 left on mic.
Alaska 447, welcome to Seattle, taxi, gate
We
via
will not
Bravo,
have
have a
to
good day.
hold. We do not need another Kennedy of the
Alright,
North
gate via
situation.
Bravo, thanks for the help, Alaska
Anchorage.
447.
Did you see the world's longest comment I left on the Santa Maria stream? No, not
Challenge
yet.
7 Tango X-ray, radar contact 11 miles.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as busy as Anchorage was the other night.
211, climb maintain, pedal 430.
Cross, fingers crossed. Let's see,
Disregard, cross Jawbone at 2000.
PDX is at 62 arrivals.
29993 and expect vectors, Alice 16 left approach.
Alright, vectors to 16 left, 29993, and Javelin at 10,000.
Challenger 7 Tango X-ray, cross Jawbone 2000.
Alright,
I'm guessing we'll get in there without delay. Doesn't look too bad at the moment. Just following this company 752, Alaska 752. We might be actually pretty lucky arriving when not a shitload of people are arriving. We've found a gap. Fill the gap. Alright, local pressure 299er5, no, 9er7 now.
Alaska 781, contact Portland approach 124.35.
2435, Alaska 781, good night. 2435, here we go. We have information. What is it? Information echo. Approach, good evening, Alaska 781, information echo is 17,000, descending 12,000.
781, Portland approach, expected ILS right 28 right, support altimeter 299.
Expect ILS runway 28 right, Alaska 781. Alright, perfect, we are set up for the right side. So we just gotta sit back and relax, basically. Well, actually, no. Not quite. When we get on the ground, which is gonna be the hardest part of the flight, most likely, we're gonna be looking for gate Charlie 11. Which is gonna be on the south side of the airport. PDX Charlie 11 concourse, well, C on the south side, the very south side. That turned out. Get in there before sunset, looks like we might. Jeez, we only took off 16 minutes ago, it's crazy. PolarAviation literally had to wait 2.5 hours between when he started his descent and touchdown on run. Jesus Christ. I would just... I wouldn't even... I don't think I would wait that long. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hour approach. So we're all set up, frequency set, 11.3. I'm going to try something on this approach. I'm going to put it on.
Thousand to go.
Okay, we're not cleared below 12,000, so
Alaska 781, descend to maintain 6,000.
descend to maintain 6,000, Alaska 781. Speak of the devil. 6,000. Just gonna do a level change. Trooper, yeah, I would have given up. Or, like, at least just disconnected or something. Or diverted or something, I don't know. Look at this. Right, it's 10,000 AGL.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing. So the captain has just asked to prepare the cabin for arrival at this time. All large devices must be turned off and stowed. You may continue to use your small IoT devices, but they must be unplugged from the outlet, set to airplane mode, and secured. Also, please make sure your seatbelts are fastened, seat backs and tray tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests and video monitors stowed. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated.
26.9, that's our next one. So that weather update, 320 at 18 gusts 25, 10 mile visibility, light rain, few at 1700, broken at 3300, overcast at 4500. Not going to be able to see much until we get lower.
Thousand to go. Should be turning. Zibo, what the heck, man? Exactly. Obviously offset by a pretty good amount, not zero. But we're about midfield, right downwind right now.
Alaska 781 contact, Portland approach 26.9.
26.9, Alaska 781, good night. approach, good evening, Alaska 781 at 6,000.
Alaska 781, pull on approach, continuing, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Alaska 781. Change.
Approach, Gulf Romeo, Delta Romeo, Alpha 5,000, descending 5,000.
Gulf Romeo, Delta Romeo, Alpha, pull on approach, roger, descend and maintain 2,500.
Descend and maintain 2,500, Gulf Romeo, Alpha.
We only took off 24 minutes ago. It's crazy.
United 1035, reduce speed 170 knots.
170 knots, United 1035.
United 1035, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles, 737, westbound 3,100.
Sure, we have them, but we're kind of in and out of the clouds, so I might get loose again.
Yeah, 1035, no worries, you can maintain visual separation, turn left heading 300, join the 28 left localizer.
300, join the localizer, and we'll let you know who's back.
What are they doing? Visual approaches or something?
Alaska 752, reduce to final approach speed, contact tower 118.7.
Contact tower 118.7,
go.
reduce the final approach speed to Alaska 752.
Dalcom 360, have you already, tower 118.7.
Tower 187, Dalcom 360.
Yeah, Portland North Tower, 18.7.
United 1035, 3 miles from Adam, maintain 2,500 until established, cleared ILS 28 left approach.
2,500 go established, cleared ILS 28 left approach, United States.
Gulf Romeo, Delta Romeo Alpha, are you expecting 28 right or 28 left?
28
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the North Tower, Miles.
Gulf Romeo Alpha, roger.
Since we'll be landing on the right side, that'll be on the north.
310.
Left 310, Gulf Romeo Alpha.
Alaska 781, reduce speed 160 knots. Then descend maintain 3,500.
Speed 160 knots, then descend and maintain 3,500, Alaska 781. Okay, speed 160 all the way back, so we're going to need flaps. Well, let's just do this in increments then. Flaps 1.
Alaska 781, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Alaska 781. 180. Keep going. 180. Let's bring it to 60. 160, flaps 2. Bring it to 180. About, and then flaps 5. I think we should be okay at that with 60. At 160. Or no, we're going to be below flap 5, flap 10. Interesting. Okay, and now we got to go down to 35.
Gulf Romeo Alpha.
1,000 to go.
6 miles from Adam, maintain 2,000 until established, cleared ILS 28 left approach.
2,000 until established, cleared 28 left approach, Gulf Romeo Alpha.
Alaska 781, turn right heading 270, join the 28 right localizer.
Right heading 270, join the 28 right localizer, Alaska 781. 270. Are we below our flap? Freaking.
Tower wants me to contact the United 1035. Can you go over?
Yeah, 1035, 2377, good day.
2377, good day, United 1035.
Alaska 752, tower 118.7.
Okay, well in that case we're going to need flaps 15 and we're going to need the gear down flaps 15. Alright, good to know. Alright, we're getting below the clouds. We actually have a visual.
Alaska 781, 12 miles from Odyssey, descend and maintain 2,900 till established, cleared ILS 28 right approach.
Maintain 2,900 until established, cleared ILS 28 right, Alaska
Alpha Alpha, contact tower 123.77.
Oh, 123.77, go from Alpha.
Alaska 781, speed or discretion?
Speed or discretion, Alaska 781. Okay, well, I'm not gonna... We're just gonna do 160 because, I don't know. Unless there's someone behind us, but our discretion, so we can chill here. Watch the speed, Zibo, please. Make sure we intercept the glide slope. Take the cabin. Off, like it's not pointing directly at 15. Interesting. Alright, go around altitude is 4,200. And ref, we're gonna land flap 30, 144 plus 5, 149. Speed brake armed. Logan James. Yo, Leon, how's it going? Last week I played LAX Portland Atlas Air. Let's meet at Portland. Hell yeah, man. So normally get the gear down. Flap 15. Did he switch me to tower yet?
Alaska 781, contact tower 118.7.
Contact tower, Alaska 781, good night. 18.7 ground, point something, point niner. Point niner, classic. Portland Tower, good evening. Alaska 781, ILS, 28 right.
Alaska 781, Portland Tower, wind 3018, gust 25, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Clear to land at 28 right, Alaska 781. Flaps 30.
2287, contact departure 124.35, okay.
12435, have a good one, United 2287.
Right, vacate Alpha 6 or Alpha 5, be sure to Alpha. Speed brake armed, auto brakes 2, flaps 30, green light, gear down 3, green landing lights are on, cabin's notified, we are clear land. Love this approach over the Columbia River. Grab our wipers. I'm going to take control of my aircraft.
Approaching minimum 300. Minimums.
Landing.
200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Right. Reversers engaged. My usual again. But I can't complain.
80 knots.
Manual braking, reverser stowed.
Alaska 781, welcome Portland, left one able, ground point 9er, good day.
Ground point 9er, Alaska 781, good night.
Ground Alaska 455 is holding short runway 28 right.
Why are there no sides? God damn it.
Tower frequency.
Alpha 5,
Alaska
thank you.
455, contact tower on 118.7 seat. 118.7 Alaska 455, have a good day.
Portland ground, good evening. Alaska 781, vacated Alpha 5, looking for gate Charlie 11.
Alaska 781, straight ahead on Alpha, pulling ground straight on Alpha 5, Kilo Tango to the ramp.
Okay, the ramp via Alpha 5, straight ahead, and then Kilo and Tango, Alaska 781.
Delta Romeo Alpha, give way to the Alaska 737.
Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland International. Alright, that guy should be stopping for me. Making a move. Are your engines turning? Must be the Blue Bell package then. Oops. Did I stop the clock? 35? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I stopped it, I think. Alright, we gotta go all the way around to the south side. Wipers are like completely in sync, that's crazy. What's up, Nick? You had to pull past the hold short bar, or always go past the hold short bars when exiting a runway? I did. Did I not? We'll check it out in the replay. I'll take you to court, man. Kilo Tango. Just the next left. Oh shit. Forgot about anti-ice. Nothing much. I'm not up anymore. Made it. Made it to the ground. But yeah, other than that, daylight savings pissed me off. Because I would have not have lost an hour of sleep tonight if I would have remembered to not set my clock. I mean, my phone changed automatically, so I thought it was an hour later than it actually was. So that pissed me off, so I was trying, you know, not to observe daylight saving so it doesn't disrupt your sleep. And that completely backfired. Why the hell is this thing still counting time? Stop. observe it because it's absolutely absurd, and I'm not going to let the government tell me what time it is. We just need to abolish it and stay on standard time. And by the way, why are we doing daylight saving? Why did daylight saving begins today? Why do we need to save daylight in the summer? If you're gonna have daylight saving in the first place, maybe you should have it during the 4 months that you have it set to standard time. So 8 months out of the year, it's daylight saving time, which would make it standard time. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're almost here. And I encourage everybody to just not change your clock. Even if that means you have to show up to work an hour early or whatever. Just change your schedule then. I mean, we the people, we're the government, we should be able to change the law. Are you going to listen to a stupid piece of paper? Parking brake set. Make sure we're switched over to the poo, cut the gas.
Flight attendants prepare doors for arrival. Cross-check and all call.
Cost me my airline pilot job? What are you talking about? Yes, abolish. Hashtag. We can do this. I think I heard some state was trying to abolish it and just stay on standard time all the time. I think it was Georgia or something. I hope it passes, man. Set an example for everybody else. And there's also like half of Arizona or whatever doesn't observe it.
United 2348, ready to push time from Echo 4.
United 2348, what runway were you assigned by delivery?
2-way left.
What else do we need to do? We'll debrief with ACAO.
United 2348, push start and kilos approved, face west.
Push start approved, face to west. United 2348.
Flight log, block 51 minutes. So we got here early. 7 minutes early. Noise, what does the ACAR say? Minus 239 feet per minute, 141 knots. Block to block was 50 minutes, so about the same. Speed.
Bridge 56, have you ready for push and start?
Bridge 56 heavy, push and right one were you assigned by delivery?
28 left is what you and delivery told me.
Roger,
Wait, California is trying to abolish it?
Heavy, push and start on Tango's approved, face off.
Don't abolish it? What?
Push and start on to Tango's approved, face
You
off.
cannot have a good argument to keep daylight saving. There is no good argument.
Portland ground, citation 365
bad.
Sierra Papa, clear of 28
Okay.
left, request taxi to General Aviation.
Alright, let me get some music
November
going.
365 Sierra Papa, taxi
Do
departure
some plane
via
spotting for a
Bravo,
second, then we'll do the
Echo,
replay and call it a night.
Bravo
Holy
Echo
shit.
Alpha for Sierra Papa.
Alright, anybody on final? Got one on the right side. We'll judge this guy really quick and then do the replay. Come on. Spinning engines. Are you XCSL or Bluebell? I think it might have saw it spinning. I think so. Let's move to the touchdown point. Should be about over here. Otherwise it gets dark ridiculously late. No. The sun sets at whenever the sun sets. You can't control when the sun actually sets. There's still the same amount of daylight. You can't literally change the amount of daylight
November
you get.
Foxtrot Whiskey 9er is type Cessna 208 Grand Caravan requesting taxi via confirmation Charlie or confirmation Echo.
November Foxtrot, Tango Whiskey 9, what room were you assigned by delivery?
That looked like a greaser.
Foxtrot Whiskey 9er, we were assigned 28 left by delivery.
Roger, Foxtrot, Tango Whiskey 9er, runway 28 left, taxi via Bravo.
I mean,
Tango Whiskey 9er, taxi via Bravo is runway 28 left.
daylight throughout the year varies, so you can't just keep it standard year-round.
United 2648, runway 28 left, taxi via Kilo Tango Bravo.
The
Taxi 28 left by,
daylight,
Tango Bravo.
just look at this, look at this. There's literally 50% of the sphere of the Earth is covered in daylight 100% of the time. And there's nothing we can do
Portland ground,
to change
Foxtrot
that.
Whiskey 199er requesting taxi. Runway 28 left.
The regional jets.
Foxtrot Whiskey
Yes, I
199er,
think
runway
it's
28
the
left,
X
taxi via
CSL
Bravo.
package, right? Yes, because we can actually see the engines running. That's awesome. And his landing lights turned off. Beautiful. And his strobe lights turned off. And the only light that remains is the beacon. That is awesome.
Citation 7 Delta Lima, taxi straight ahead via Alpha 4.
We got still on to,
Seven Delta Lima, could you say that again? You broke up.
yeah, we'll go straight ahead Alpha 4 to
Roger.
I think we'll disconnect, make some room for everybody else. It was a good event. Shout out to the controllers, did a good job. Don't you have a high school that rotated on an axis? Yeah, at 23.5 degrees, that's what causes the seasons. But that doesn't change the fact that 50% of the sphere is illuminated 100% of the time. And its orbit amount of daylight varies, so you'd rather have it not get dark until 10 p.m. I'm saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you tell your clock to say. The sun is still going to rise and set at whatever time the sun rises and sets. Here, just go to timeanddate.com. I'll pull it up right now. Let's see. Sun calculator. I'll just use my local area, Abilene. Alright, I gotta pull this up for you guys too. So, right here, here's the day length. And here's the difference in minutes. I think these are minutes. Yeah, in minutes. So on the March 1st, the length of the day was 11 hours and 30 minutes, and then the second was 11 hours and 32 minutes, 11 hours and 34 minutes the next day. Today, what is today? The 14th, the first day of stupid daylight saving time. How much time difference did we make from yesterday? 2 minutes. And then tomorrow it's going to be 2 minutes longer. The next day it's going to be 2 minutes longer. The next day it's going to be 2 minutes longer. So it doesn't matter what you change your clock to say. The heavenly bodies are going to do their thing. So I don't know. Daylight savings, just another futile attempt to control nature. And we need to get rid of it because it's stupid. You're a careful. Also, there's a lot of research to suggest that it's actually unhealthy because it messes with our circadian rhythms. In fact, I think there was this one, oh, I don't know exactly what it is. I heard, I don't even remember where I heard it from, but apparently, like, the day after daylight savings, there are a lot more car accidents. Think about that. Yeah, I think it's unhealthy. I don't like it. Not gonna let the government tell me what time it is. Come on. Okay, let's do the freaking replay. I'll shut up. Be kind, rewind.
400. 300.
Circadian rhythms, what did I say? You know what I mean.
$200. 100.
Yes, exactly the amount of daylight varies,
50,
and just because you change
40,
the clock doesn't change that.
30, 20, 10.
Like, if you were, you know, if it was like, if you were standing at sunrise and you change your clock from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., that doesn't make the sun move. That's all I'm trying to say. Further study is needed. It's a myth. Oh, god damn it, my stupid door is open. Hold on. Astronomical and geological physicists, and am one myself, and I can tell you from a professional opinion that DST needs to be gone, dead, and buried. Thank you, yes. And that's awesome. I respect that. I like astronomical and geological orientated families. Luckily, I don't have to vote for it, I just don't do it. It would be nice if everybody else didn't do it either, but hey. I think one day eventually we'll abolish it. about efficiency for consuming time for a whole society. I mean, I guess that's the myth or something. This view. I mean, I would suggest doing some research on the topic of daylight saving and yeah, just learn a little bit more about it. You might change your mind later. I mean, think about this. Oh, you brought up about something about how it affects airliners or something. Well, I don't understand that because airline pilots use, or pilots in general, use Zulu time. And guess what? The Zulu time does not observe daylight saving time. It's a universal time, which means it never changes. So I don't know what you're on about that.
4, 4, 4.
If DST gets a ball, she wouldn't get the extra hour of sleep every November. So, just go to bed earlier any night of the week. If you want an extra hour of sleep, take a nap. Post a link to my colleagues at UC Irvine's research study and paper on the matter, but I do not think that it is necessary. I wake up at 3 in the morning and go to bed at 10 at night. Don't get an extra hour of sleep either way. Well, if you feel inclined to leave a link, I will permit, or maybe you can leave a link later on in the comments, because I'm kind of interested in checking that research paper out. Shit, that's boring. What the freaking hell? What are you doing? What the hell?
300.
I did not know this guy. Is he here the whole time?
200. 100.
You jump forward an hour and you don't observe it, then you'd be an hour late to work, and
50,
all airlines
40,
need pilots to be on
30,
time. Well,
20,
if you
10.
are capable of simple arithmetic and are able to subtract 1 from any number on a clock, then I think you'll be fine. And yes, that is what I have to do. Like businesses are open different times for me, and I have to adjust for that until we abolish the daylight savings altogether, and then we'll all be on the same time. I won't have to do that either. But yeah, subtracting 1 is not too hard. You know, if a business closes at 9 o'clock, oh, now it closes at 8 o'clock. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna do one more, we'll wrap up the stream. I don't want to talk about daylight savings anymore. Consult with Dr. Daniels and ask if that would be okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring this stream to a conclusion. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ride into Portland tonight. I am going to walk away from my computer. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll be back on tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And that's about all I have to say. So thanks again for watching. Everybody have a good night. Catch you guys on the flip-flop. Okay, bye.